Hello everyone, this is part 12 of C programming language video series. In this video, we will cover these contents. These are the important concept or topics in C language: recursion, factorial program clarification. So I think you make factorial program in C language. So this is the famous program, so we understand the factorial program, how to work, and the recursion concept or recursion topic, and how to function call itself. So we understand the recursion topic in this video. So recursion is a process where a function calls itself again and again. So this is the example to understand the recursion. Here we take the main function and we use the printf statement. This is an example of recursion. So the function we run, so this line will print. Okay, this is the example of recursion. But the main here we define main function. So this is the function. So we again declare the function, main function. So the main function will call. The main function will call, and here the main will call the again mail return to main, and the main this program again restart. So the this statement will also print again, and the main again call, and this main call, and the main again print or execute this so when the execute this program will produce an output. So this is an example of the recursion. This is an example of the recursion. So this statement will print infinite time, means there is no limit. Okay, so n number of time this statement will print, because the this is the function call itself, uh, and n number of time, there is no limit. Okay, so the function call itself, so the function call itself again and again, so we call the recursion. Okay, recursion means the function call itself. Okay, execution is terminated or abruptly. Execution is terminated or abruptly, otherwise the execution will continue infinity. It means the execution may be terminate, but the execution will continue infinite. Okay, so the execution by default may be terminate, but the most probably the execution of program will continue infinity time. Okay, infinite. Another example of recursion is evaluation of factorial of a given number. The factorial of number n is expressed as a series of repetitive multiplication as shown below. So here this is the form of a factorial. Factorial of n equal to n minus 1, n minus 2, and 1. So suppose this reduced by 1, n number means 1 and 2. This is the um, add. We enter suppose an value. This will reduce. Okay. So here this is the reduce, means this will multiply to each other. Okay, by descending order. So here this is the example of factorial. So suppose we enter 4 value. Okay, so the we calculate the 4 variable is the 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So the all the evaluation or calculation will uh, equal to 24. Okay, so this is the form to calculate the factorial. Okay, so we understand by the program. So this is the program of factorial. How to factorial calculate by the program. So here we start int a and fact. We use take two variable a and fact, and printf enter any number. So we enter any number, and scanf function will scan the value of a. Suppose we enter 1 or 2 or 3 any number, so the factorial will calculate. And here this is, we declare the factorial function fact equal to factorial a. So this factorial function will call, and we use the body of the factorial. So we define the factorial body. So here the control pass to this factorial to here the actual function calling, and the factorial here uh, take int n. Suppose we give suppose 3 value, so the 3 value will copy to a variable, and a copy or copy means a copy variable will transfer to the int n, means n will receive 3 value to a variable. Okay, so n will receive 3 value. Suppose so here int f, this is the another variable of f. If n equal to 1, so this condition is false because n is not 1. So the this part will execute, means else part will execute. So here n into factorial n minus 1. So here n means 3, so 3 minus 1, so here we get the 2. So here n into factorial of 2. So okay, so here we into means multiply by 2, and now n store the value of n into 2, so means the n contain 3, and here is the 2, so 3 into 2 means 6. 6 value stored in f, and then the next time the value again get 1. Okay, next time because n minus 2, so the 1 multiply by 3. Okay, so the all calculation will evaluate by this function, and the value is stored in the f, and this f will return the value to the this main function. Okay, this function will return the value to the main function, and the result will print by the printf function factorial value equal to uh, which the value we receive from the return, so this value fact will print. Okay, so suppose we understand the output. Suppose we run the program and we enter 1. So the 1 value received via the a, and here the a value will copy via this scanf function, and this one value will transfer or copy to the n. So n also take one value, and here this is another variable, and if n equal to 1, so suppose we enter 1, so okay, so this condition is true, so return 1, so this will return 1 to main function, and the a value will print factorial value a equal to 1, so the factorial value is print 1. Suppose the next time the 2 value will print, so the 2 value will copy here, and here the condition check if n equal to 1, so the condition is false, so the else part will execute. So here n minus 1, so here is the 2, but 2 minus 1, so the result is we get the 1. So here 2 into 1, so the 2 into 1 means the output is the 2. So here the and then in the f store 2 value, but here we become the 1, so here the condition is true. So the if n equal to 1, so means n equal to 1, so the calculation stop, means factorial calculation stop, and the result will return to the main function. So the enter the second we enter 2 values, so the factorial of value of is a 2. Okay, and next time we give that 3 value. Okay, so we also explain, so the first time the 2 3 minus 1, so evaluate, and we calculate 2, and 2 into 3, so we calculate 6, and the next time the again minus n value by 1, so it get the 1, so the 1 into The result is the n means 0. So the 3 into 1, so means the 3 will again print. Okay, so here the, the next time the n become 1, so the condition is false. Okay, condition is means this the condition, the if condition is true, so the factorial calculation is stop and the whole result evaluate and transfer to the main function. So this program calculate the factorial of the given number. So I think you understand the concept of the factorial program. And this program explanation we also further okay, here we this is the also again the explanation of the program. Understand this factorial program. When run the program entered through scanf is 3. So we suppose give the 3 number. So scanf will receive the 3 number. Okay. This 3 value take by factorial a means a store the 3 value function in a variable. The value of that is 3 is copied into calling function factorial n. So this 3 value will copy to the factorial function n. The n equal to 3, this value of n is not equal to equal 1. Okay, so that the following statement will be executed with n equal to 3. So here this is the function and we put the value of 3. So we put the value in 3. So 3 become the 2 because n minus 1. So 3 minus 1. So it will, so the result evaluate first time this. Okay. And the expression on the right hand side means this is the right hand side includes a call to factorial with n2. So here the n2. So this will calculate and 3 into 2. So it will store 3 into 2. The result will store in f. Okay. So this call will return the following values. So 2 into factorial 1. And the next time the n value become 1. So this also calculate to each other. And once again the factorial is called with n equal to 1 means the n equal to 1. So this time the function return 1. So the function return 1. So the sequence of operation can be summarized as follows. So the fact equal to 3 into factorial 2. So here first time this internal process means this the internal process how to calculate factorial. So this is the first statement calculate 3 into factorial 2, and the second time the 3 into 2 into factorial 1, and in the third time 3 into 2 into 1, and the final result is the 6. Okay, so the 6th result will return to the main function. Okay, so each factorial evaluate its f from the returned value, and the final 6 returned to the to main function. So I think you understand the factorial program, how to calculate the factorial of the given number. So if you have any doubt related to this video, so you can write in comment box. Thank you for watching.